Alright guys, welcome to Cooking with CJ. If you would like to learn how to make damn simple but damn tasty dishes, you're in the right spot. Thanks for stopping by today. Today we're making Cacio e Pepe. It's just a traditional old Roman dish that just consists usually of just Pecorino Romano cheese, spaghetti noodles, and lots of cracked black pepper. Speaking of cracked black, I want to thank my friends Aaron and Bev for hooking me up with my hashtag cracked black t-shirt. You never know, these might end up on the site someday and be sold to the masses, so good stuff. If you're a weekly subscriber, thanks for stopping by, appreciate you coming by. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do this once a week. I put out great content, I put out simple dishes, easy, fun, tasty, all that, and it's just a good time. I have a good time every week with this, so consider subscribing, hitting that little bell next to it, and getting the weekly alerts. We're gonna go over the finished product first, and then I'm going to show you the ingredients and the steps to how we got to that finished product. We're going to head over to the stove and I'll show you how we make this dish. Thanks for stopping by. Alright guys, I plated up the dish right here. I told you I got some of that pancetta that I crisped up and rendered down. So I'm going to add that to it. Ooh, looking good. Alright, got what's left of that Pecorino Romano. Put that over the top. Oh my goodness, doesn't that just look delicious? All right team, here's the ingredients for our dish today. Doing it a little differently today. We have our Pecorino Romano cheese that I've already grated up, it's about a half a cup. Some Panchetta that I've already crisped up and rendered down. I got our bucatini spaghetti. The recipe usually calls for spaghetti itself, but I like the bucatini because it has a hole going through the middle of it and it just absorbs more of that sauce and that flavor. Got a little nub of butter in there that we're gonna throw in there. Of course, we got our cracked black, our salt, and our extra virgin olive oil. Come on back. Okay guys, we're back. We're working on the stove right now. We're working on boiling up some water. I've already salted the water heavily. We're just gonna put enough water in there to cover the noodles, okay? We want it to be a really starchy water because we're gonna use that to emulsify the cheese we put in with the pasta and the pepper and the butter. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is turn on this one. We're gonna turn it down low. What we're gonna do is put about 2 tablespoons, 1, 2, of olive oil in here. Just nice extra virgin olive oil. And then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of pepper. Now I know it seems like a lot, but you know, this is the idea of the dish. We're gonna heat this through, marrying the pepper with the olive oil, kind of heat it, almost kind of, just lightly fry the pepper flakes in there. I did a coarse ground on it. I used my hashtag cracked black pepper mill, good stuff. Did a coarse grind on it. So you're gonna taste this, you're gonna feel it, it's gonna texturize in your mouth. It's gonna be great. So we're gonna heat this through a little bit, get the noodles cooking up. Once the noodles are done, we'll add it to our oil and pepper mixture here. Throw a little knob of butter. We'll put our Pecorino Romano in there. And then I'll show you how we start building this dish. We're gonna use a little bit of the water from here, put it in here, and just start working it slowly and slowly, and we'll eventually emulsify the cheese in there, so it's gonna make a nice creamy sauce. All right, so stick around, come on back, and we'll show you how it's done. Okay guys, we're gonna add our pasta in here. We got about 1 pound of pasta, and we'll shove it all in there. I know it looks like a lot of pasta to the water ratio, but this will cook down, and like I said, we want a real starchy pasta. So I'll get this moving and grooving in here. We'll get it cooked through. We're using like I told you, the bucatini. Like I said, I like it. It has these nice little holes in there, so it absorbs a lot more of the flavor. All right, it's not the traditional spaghetti that's used in there, but it's still tasty. So I'm gonna go by the box time. It says about 9 minutes. I'm gonna do it for 8 because it needs to be pretty al dente. So we're gonna put it in, once we put it in the olive oil and the pepper and the Pecorino Romano cheese, it'll start cooking a little bit, or finish cooking up in there. All right, so come on back. All right team, let's get ready to put this thing together. So I have the olive oil and with the pepper in it, I'm gonna add a little nub of butter in there. Get that in there. Good stuff. Got my al dente noodles, looking good, looking good. So So to this, I have it on a low heat, low to medium heat. And we're gonna add just 2 little, what are these? 1/4 cups of this water, a little bit more. What's gonna do is help it kind of get tempered in there. So when we add the cheese and the pasta, we'll start working to make the creamy sauce. Some people don't put butter in it. I don't think it's the traditional way to put butter in it, but butter and olive oil and pasta all work very well together. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. I think I made quite a bit of pasta, so I may not use all of it, or I may use all of it, who knows. Now you may be looking at this pasta and seeing the little brown edges on some of the pasta noodles. It's because it got a little too hot in the pan before it got into the pasta water. So it is what it is. It's still soft. We just added some smokiness and flavor to it. Okay, so I have about 1/2 cup of the Pecorino Romano, but I'm gonna leave just a little bit for when we're done. So I'll just put it off the side. I'm just gonna add this in now. All right. I'm gonna start moving and grooving with this. I'm gonna add just a touch more olive oil too, just in case. Just another little, I wouldn't even say it was more than a tablespoon. So we're gonna move this and groove this. You gotta keep it moving. Okay, it looks a little kind of dry to me, so I'm gonna add a little more of this pasta water. Okay, gotta keep this moving. Okay, and you'll see it turning and get all that black pepper in there. And we're gonna build this creamy sauce, all the starch from the water. You know, the water is salted, so you get a little saltiness in there along with the Pecorino Romano. And keep working this and working this. I know this is exciting stuff watching me stir noodles, but you gotta see where the consistency is at the end. Okay, don't be afraid. If you wanna add more cheese, add more cheese. But I think we got this thing sufficiently coated. I might actually add a little more cracked black, because I think it needs it. So, you know, it's my house, my show, my rules, and I like cracked black pepper. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh yeah. Guys, you gotta smell that pepper. Smell that stinky Romano cheese. Oh, good stuff. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna keep working this around. Keep moving and grooving. You don't need to see me stirring pasta. But when I come back, this dish will be ready to plate. And I'll tell you how wonderful it tastes. And then we'll go through the end of it. All right, come on back. Okay guys, I just wanted to kind of show you. It's coated all the way through. Look how shiny and delicious that looks. Oh my goodness. Everything's coated with that cheese emulsification. It's looking good. Come on back and we'll plate this dish. All right guys, we're back. I plated up the dish. I showed you how it was done. Added the little crispy pancetta. Added what was left of the Pecorino Romano. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a little quick try. Oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta tell you, it smells so good. Oh. Like, I'm just not always that proud of myself, but this is a damn good dish. Simple, simple, simple. It's easy. Give it a shot. All right. Listen, we're not gonna do a dessert tonight. I'm gonna eat this, and there's so much pasta here, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. Might probably throw a nice glass of wine with it when I get done. And we're gonna call it a day after that. So if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell right next to it. I appreciate you coming by today. Thank you for cooking with CJ. See you next time. Take care.